Everyone, Coach Sullivan here with MGS Coaching Football. To my subscribers, I thank you. Non-subscribers, I really hope you do. Just completed my 38th year coaching football as a defensive coordinator, and over that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. What I'd like to talk to you about in this presentation is our 3-4 we call RAM X, okay, named or paired combo. So I'll give you all that momentarily. And we're going to show it to you versus 11 and 10 personnel. But as you'll also see, it's good versus everything. So over here are the key terms that are important to RAM X. And then over here in the diagram, I'll show you how it all works. Okay. So first up, what is meant by a named or paired combo? Okay. Well, first of all, it's RAM, which stands for Rover and Mike. RAM, RAM, Rover and Mike. Okay, that's the named or paired. They're outside-inside linebacker together. Okay, so Ram X equals the lucky Ringo goes to the Rover. So if you remember, a combo is a go and a plug combined. Okay, so here, the Rover is going to be executing the go. The Mike is going to execute a plug A opposite, okay, A gap opposite, and the D line is going to execute the go. Okay, as you'll see. So non-subscribers, if you push the button, this will make a whole lot more sense. The subscribers, it means everything, right? The coverage is number 3, trio. It's a zone blitz coverage. So again, non-subscribers, you hit the button, you have access to all of it. And so number 4, here's the thing. A named combo, in this case, Ram, Rover, and Mike. We are specifying who's executing it, right? It's a combined go and a plug, but here's the thing. It's on the same side. So non-subscribers, you're going to have to push the button and subscribe to see why that's a big deal. To the offense, it's a whole new blitz pattern. For us, it's the same concept. Combine a go and a plug. Woohoo! Okay? So as I mentioned earlier, okay? Sorry, this is good versus all personnel. I'm going to show it to you versus 11 and 10, but it's good versus 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22. We've used it versus them all. Okay? And then the other things that this is good for, number 6, it's good versus run. It's good versus pass. It's good versus zone read. It's good versus power read. It's good versus RPO. Okay? So this is a really versatile pressure, as you'll see. And then number 7, there's also a possible what we call Ram X, excuse me. My apologies. Ram X ball tag. And then it becomes cover large. So down here, versus 10, I'll show you what a ball tag would look like. Okay, it just goes from a 5 to a 6-man pressure. Hence, we go from trio to large. Non-subscribers. So up top here versus 11, it's in the middle of the field. It's what we call 11 gun Dallas, which means it's 2x2, okay, with a tight end in the formation, middle of the field. On the bottom, it's what we call versus 10 gun Detroit. So again, doubles, 2x2, middle of the field, and both are pistol. All right? So up top, since the lucky Ringo goes to the Rover, this is a right call, right. Okay, see? Rover and Mike travel together. Ringo triggers Roger. So the only part of the coverage I'll go over is how we spin the safeties. Okay, and that's it. So now, right, ball snapped. The Rover's executing the go. And when he's on a tight end, he's got a club and rip. So he can't get washed down by a tight end. So in snapping football, quick club and rip. First level aiming point, near hip, butt of the tackle. That's what he's hitting. So, right, go rules technique for the Rover. Spill and chase, which means runs to him. He's spilling it, run away. He's bending and chasing. He never has the boot. That's a go rule. Freebie, non-subscribers. Okay, so since D-line is executing the go, that means DN call side, slant B, nose, slants A to the call. See, that's a regular rover go. Again, compliments to non-subscribers. But see, here is now comes the X, right? Plug A gap opposite. Ball snapped. He's plugging the A gap opposite. Okay, guess what? That's what we call a max. That's what the nose does on max. That's also what the nose does on a rover go. So we make the nose a part of the go. Makes them correct on both. All right, so now on the snap, in this case, it's the whip. It's sky. He's screwing down, reading surface. He has force on the run. He's hot on number 2 on the pass. In this case, the free, rotate middle third, ball snapped. He rotates middle, reading surface on the way. Okay, so that's how Ram X looks versus 11. Down here, we make an even call. Non-subscribers, you're going to have to push the button. So you also learn why it would be a Liz. Okay, middle of the field. Ringo call, notice again. Rover and Mike are traveling together. So even though it's an opposite A gap, it's still a plug coming from the same side. Doesn't have to necessarily be the plug on the same side. It's coming from the same side. Okay, so now from here, without hedging, ball snapped. Executes the same go. We spill chase. Nothing changes. Same aiming points. DN. Slant B. Nose. A to the call. Mike. Opposite A gap. Again, whip. Sky. Screwing down. Reading surface. Pass. He's hot on 2. Free. Rotate middle. Right? Everything stays the same. Here is what happens on the ball tag. Okay, so if we call Ram X ball, tagging ball onto the end, right? He delay plugs B gap. So the ball snapped. He's going to slant C gap. He's just going to take his usual read step and then plug B gap. So see, now it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 man pressure, necessitating us being in cover large. Okay? So that is Ram X versus 11 and 10, and that is Ram X with a ball tag. Again, named combo, Rover and Mike, RAM, Rover and Mike, are coming from the same side because they travel together. In all personnel groupings, the Rover and the Mike travel together. So as I said at the beginning, to my subscribers, I thank you. Non-subscribers, I really hope I've teased you into pushing that button. To everybody, please, reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com. Love to talk football with you. And so therefore, right now, I'd like to thank YouTube for providing this platform. So coaches, let's make the most of it.